Hey everyone, and welcome back to Vibrations of Manifestation. Hey Alicia, ready to unpack some serious manifestation magic for 2025.
Always up for a deep dive into the cosmos, especially when it comes to creating our best lives.
Our listeners want to know how astrology and numerology impact manifestation and how they can use this knowledge to rock 2025.
It's all about working with those cosmic currents, and 2025 is shaping up to be quite the energetic year.
Tell me about it. Even before we get into specifics, just thinking about Pluto entering Aquarius is making me feel like I need to buckle up.
It's a big one for sure.
You know, I am super fascinated by this stuff, so today we're diving deep into how astrology and numerology can help us manifest a really transformative 2025.
And it's going to be an exciting year because 2025 has some really unique cosmic alignments that make it especially potent for manifestation.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the universe is giving us these extra tools and energy to work with this year.
Okay, I love that analogy. I'm ready to get my toolkit out.
Right.
But before we get too far into that stuff, let's back up for a second and just break it down for anyone who's new to this whole concept.
Right.
When we say manifestation, what are we actually talking about?
Well, at its core, manifestation is really all about consciously creating the reality that we want.
Yeah.
And it starts with this understanding that our thoughts and emotions are powerful energy, and that energy attracts like energy.
Yeah.
So if we focus on what we want and we cultivate the feelings associated with already having it, we can actually draw those experiences into our lives.
So it's like not just wishing on a star, it's about aligning our inner world with our outer goals.
Exactly. It's about a co-creation with the universe.
I love that.
And that's where astrology and numerology come in.
Okay.
They give us a roadmap of the energies that are at play both globally and personally so we can work with them more effectively.
So tell me more about this roadmap. What makes 2025 so special?
Well, in numerology, 2025 is a universal year 9.
Okay.
And this number symbolizes completion, letting go, and preparing for a new cycle. So you can imagine it like autumn,
Oh, yeah.
a time of beautiful harvest,
Yeah.
but also shedding leaves and preparing for that time of rest and renewal.
Okay, so I'm already feeling like I need to clean out my closet.
Right.
So knowing that, how can our listeners tap into those energies to create positive change in their own life and even on a larger scale?
Well, that's where understanding personal year numbers comes in.
Okay, reminder for our listener, how do we figure out our personal year number?
This is a number that's calculated based on your birth date and the current year, and it gives you a more personalized look at the energies influencing your personal journey.
All right, let's do this. Let's do some calculations.
Let's do it.
I am always down for some numerology magic.
Me too.
So walk us through how to actually find our personal year number.
Okay, so it's pretty simple.
Okay.
You just add your birth month and day to the current year, 2025.
Okay.
And then you reduce that sum to a single digit by adding all the digits together.
Okay, I'm following.
Okay, good.
What if you end up with a two-digit number, though?
Oh, right.
Like 11 or 22?
Those are master numbers.
Okay.
They carry their own kind of amplified energy.
Wow.
So in a personal year 11, the focus is on mastering your life. And in a personal year 22, it's on building your dreams into reality.
Okay, those sound intense.
Yeah.
So why don't we share our own birth dates and calculate our personal year numbers for 2025?
Yeah.
Like your birthday's in September, right?
Yeah, September 24th. So 9 for September plus 24 plus 2025. Gives us 2058, add those digits, 2 plus 0 plus 5 plus 8, that's 15, and finally 1 plus 5 reduces to 6, so I'm in a personal year 6 this year.
Which, if I remember correctly, is all about harmony home and nurturing relationships. Sounds pretty fitting.
It does feel very aligned.
As for me, my birthday is March 26.
Okay.
So 3 for March plus 26 plus 2025 equals 2054.
Right.
Then 2 plus 0 plus 5 plus 4 equals 11.
Ooh.
And since that's already a master number, looks like I'm in for a personal year 11.
Wow.
Bring on the mastery.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible.
Okay.
It seems we're both embarking on some significant new chapters this year.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what each of these personal year numbers actually mean.
Okay.
So your listeners can get a sense of what they might be working with in 2025.
Yes, I'm dying to know more about this personal year 11 energy.
Well, let's start with the basics.
Okay.
Let's give our listener a breakdown of what each personal year number signifies so they can start thinking about how it applies to them.
Perfect. Let's start with 1. What's in store for those folks?
A 1 personal year is all about fresh starts and bold beginnings. This is the year to plant those seeds of intention and take decisive action toward your goals.
It's almost like a cosmic reset button, right?
Exactly. Out with the old and in with the new. And then we move on to 2, which resonates with that collaborative energy of Pluto and Aquarius we were just talking about.
Right.
It emphasizes partnerships, diplomacy, and finding balance. This could mean deepening existing relationships, forging new alliances, or even finding harmony within yourself.
So my 2-year might be pushing me to collaborate more, maybe even co-host another podcast. So what about those lucky folks starting a 3 personal year?
Get ready for a year of creativity, self-expression, and joyful communication. This is the time to embrace your inner artist, find your voice, and share your unique gifts with the world.
Sounds like a year for some serious fun and maybe even a little bit of mischief.
Maybe.
Okay, on to the grounded energy of a 4 personal year.
This year is all about laying a solid foundation for your future success. It's about hard work, discipline, and creating structure in your life.
So less about flashy leaps and more about steady progress, getting organized, and setting yourself up for long-term success. What about those who find themselves in a 5 personal year? I bet that's where things get exciting.
Buckle up. 5 is the energy of adventure, freedom, and embracing the unexpected. This is the year to break free from routine, step outside your comfort zone, and say yes to new experiences.
Sounds like the perfect time to finally book that trip around the world. Now let's dive into the nurturing vibes of a 6 personal year, the one you're in this year.
It's all about home, family, and creating a harmonious and loving environment. It's a time to deepen connections with loved ones, nurture creative projects, and cultivate a sense of peace and sanctuary in your surroundings.
Beautiful. What about the introspective energy of a 7 personal year?
7 invites us to dive deep within. It's a year for introspection, spiritual exploration, seeking knowledge, and connecting with your inner wisdom.
It's almost like the hermit in the tarot, right?
Yeah, retreating from the noise of the world to gain clarity and wisdom. What about those who are stepping into the power of an 8 personal year?
Right?
Get ready to manifest abundance. 8 is all about stepping into your power, taking charge of your finances, and achieving success in your career and material pursuits.
Okay, I can already feel the ambitious energy radiating from that number.
It is a powerful year.
Finally, let's talk about the energy of completion, represented by the 9 personal year. Isn't that also the universal year for 2025?
Yes, it is. So those in a 9 personal year are going to be feeling this energy double time. It's a year of endings, release, forgiveness, and tying up loose ends.
So even if some parts of 2025 feel a bit intense with Pluto and Aquarius, if you're in a 9 personal year, it's all about trusting the process of clearing out the old to make way for something new and aligned.
Exactly. And don't forget about our master numbers 11 and 22. These carry a heightened vibration and often indicate significant life lessons or karmic patterns at play.
All right, spill the tea. What do those numbers mean for our listener?
And for you, with your personal year 11, it's like that energy is amplified even further.
I'm definitely feeling the mastering my life vibes over here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personal year 11 is about stepping into your full potential, embracing your spiritual gifts, and using your intuition to guide your path.
Wow. Okay. I'm excited to see what unfolds.
Yeah.
It's like leveling up your spiritual game.
Yes, and becoming a beacon of light for others. And then we have the powerful energy of a 22 personal year. This is about building something truly meaningful and impactful. It's manifesting your dreams on a grand scale, creating something that leaves a lasting legacy and benefits the world in some way.
Wow, that's powerful stuff. Okay, listener, if you haven't already, take a minute to calculate your personal year number. It's going to be key for understanding how to ride these cosmic waves in 2025.
And if you're not a math whiz, don't worry, there are tons of online calculators that can help you out.
Exactly. So now that we've covered the basics of personal year numbers, let's shift gears and explore how those astrological influences, specifically Pluto in Aquarius, might impact us individually and collectively.
Great idea. Let's dive into those celestial storms.
What kind of cosmic energies are supporting us in this transformative year?
Well, that's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
We've got some major astrological transits happening in 2025 that are going to amplify that energy that's available for manifestation.
Okay.
So think of it like the universe is turning up the volume on certain themes.
Yeah.
And giving us this extra support.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Let's talk astrological transits. What do we need to know?
One of the most significant transits is the conjunction of Saturn and Neptune in Pisces.
Okay. For those of us who aren't fluent in astrospeak, break that down for us. What does that even mean?
So Saturn represents structure, discipline, and responsibility,
Okay.
while Neptune is all about dreams, spirituality, and intuition. So when they come together in Pisces, the sign of compassion and imagination,
Okay.
it creates this really potent blend of energy that can dissolve old structures and boundaries and make way for a more intuitive and heart-centered approach to life.
So it's like those rigid Saturnian structures are getting a Neptunian makeover,
Yes.
becoming more fluid and adaptable.
Exactly.
I love that.
This energy can really help us to release those limiting beliefs, connect with our intuition, and manifest our dreams in a much more aligned way.
Awesome. So we've got Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. What other astrological influences are at play in 2025?
Well, we also have Pluto moving through Aquarius, which is a major transit
Oh, yeah.
that's been shaking things up on a global scale.
Pluto and Aquarius, yes. I've been hearing a lot about this transit. Tell us more about what that means for us.
So Pluto is the planet of transformation power,
Okay.
and Aquarius is the sign of innovation, humanitarianism, and individuality.
Mm-hmm.
So this transit is likely to bring about some major shifts in society, technology, and how we connect with each other.
Okay.
It's about breaking down those outdated systems and creating a more equitable and just world.
So it's like we're in the midst of a collective awakening,
Yes.
a push towards more authentic self-expression, and a dismantling of systems that no longer serve us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this transit can really empower us to embrace our unique gifts, step into our power, and contribute to that positive change in the world.
Okay, so we've got Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, dissolving those old structures. Pluto in Aquarius, shaking things up on a global scale.
Yes.
What other astrological power players are in the mix for 2025?
Well, we can't forget about Mars and Aries.
Oh, yes, of course.
This transit brings a surge of fiery energy and motivation.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mars is the planet of action and drive, and in its home sign of Aries, it's bold, assertive, and passionate.
So it's like we have this cosmic boost of energy, this drive to just get things done.
Exactly. But we need to be mindful of how we direct that Martian fire.
Yeah.
It's important to use this energy constructively
Right.
to pursue our goals with passion and courage, but also with respect and awareness of others.
That makes sense. It's like having a powerful tool at our disposal.
Right.
We can use it to build something amazing, or we can accidentally set things on fire.
Totally.
Okay, so we talked about the big picture energy of 2025 with that universal year 9, and then we kind of like dove into our own personal journeys with those personal year numbers. And plus, we've got these powerful astrological transits happening.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But now let's get to the good stuff.
Yes.
How do we actually use all this information to manifest a truly awesome year?
Okay, so let's talk about some practical techniques for aligning with those cosmic influences.
Okay?
The first step is to really get crystal clear about what you want to create in 2025.
Okay.
What are your heart's desires? What experiences do you want to have?
Yeah.
How do you want to feel?
So basically setting intentions.
Yeah.
But it's not just about like saying, I want to be a rich and famous, right?
Right. It's about going deeper than that.
Yeah.
What does rich and famous actually mean to you?
Right.
What kind of impact do you want to have?
Yeah.
How do you want to feel on a daily basis?
Mm-hmm.
The universe responds to clarity and specificity.
Okay.
So the more clearly you can define your desires, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Write them down, create a vision board, whatever helps you to really get super clear.
I love that it's like giving the universe a detailed shopping list.
Yes.
But it's not just about like writing it down and hoping for the best.
Right.
Right. What else can we do to really like amplify our manifestation power?
Visualization is a really powerful tool.
Okay.
So once you've set those clear intentions, take some time each day to really visualize yourself already living those desires.
Right.
Engage all of your senses.
Mm.
See yourself achieving those goals.
Yeah.
Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, even smell the scents associated with having what you want.
Wow.
Yeah, the more real you can make it in your mind, the more you're imprinting that energy onto your subconscious
Mm-hmm.
and sending a powerful signal to the universe.
So it's like we're creating this mental movie of our dream life.
Yes.
And we're just watching it on repeat until it actually becomes reality.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And another really powerful technique is using affirmations. So these are positive statements that affirm your desired reality.
Okay.
So instead of saying, I'm struggling to lose weight,
Right.
you would say, I am healthy, fit, and confident in my body.
Okay.
Repeating those affirmations daily can help to reprogram your subconscious mind
Wow.
and align your energy with what you want to create.
So we're basically talking ourselves into believing it's already happening.
Exactly.
I can get behind that.
It's about shifting your beliefs and aligning your energy with what you desire.
Mm.
And don't underestimate the power of gratitude.
Yeah.
When you focus on what you're already grateful for, it shifts your energy into a state of abundance
Yeah.
and attracts even more good things into your life.
I'm a big believer in gratitude. I
Good.
keep a journal where I write down 3 things I'm grateful for every day.
That's wonderful.
It's amazing how much it can, like, change your whole perspective.
Yeah, even those small acts of gratitude can make a big difference.
Totally.
And speaking of shifting energy, don't forget about releasing rituals.
Okay.
So if you're holding on to old patterns, beliefs, or even just physical clutter
Yeah.
that no longer serve you, it's important to let go to create space for the new.
So we're talking about, like, literally getting rid of stuff.
It can be physical or emotional.
Okay.
Yeah, so, write down what you want to release on a piece of paper
Mm-hmm.
and burn it, tear it up, bury it.
Okay.
It's a symbolic act of letting go that can be incredibly powerful.
I love that I'm going to do a major closet cleanse this weekend.
Good.
Okay, so we've talked about setting intentions, visualizations, affirmations, gratitude, and releasing rituals.
Yes.
Anything else we need to know to make this manifesting magic happen?
All of these techniques are great for aligning your energy with your desires.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, manifestation isn't passive.
Right.
It requires action.
Okay, so it's like we're creating a partnership with the universe.
Yes.
We're doing our part by getting clear on our desires and aligning our energy.
Right.
And then we need to take inspired action, follow those intuitive nudges, and take steps towards our goals.
Precisely.
Right.
And that action doesn't have to be these massive, overwhelming leaps.
Yeah.
It can be small, consistent steps taken daily that move you in the direction of your dreams.
So it's not about like sitting on the couch visualizing $1 million and expecting it to just magically appear in our bank account.
Right.
We have to actually get up and do something about it.
Exactly.
But how do we know what actions to take?
This is where tuning into your intuition becomes crucial. Pay
Yeah.
attention to those inner whispers, those gut feelings that guide you towards certain opportunities or actions. Sometimes it might feel like a risk,
Yeah.
but trust that you're being guided towards what's meant for you.
It's like we're following those breadcrumbs that lead us to our ultimate destination.
Exactly.
Right.
And remember, it's a journey, not a destination.
Right.
Enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks, and most importantly, don't give up.
That is such an important reminder. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't happen overnight.
Right.
But we need to trust the timing of the universe and keep moving forward with faith and determination.
Exact.
And remember, even those setbacks and challenges
Yes.
are opportunities for growth and learning.
Yes.
Embrace them as part of the process and trust that everything is happening for you, not to you.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's recap what we've learned so far.
Okay.
2025 is a potent year for transformation and manifestation.
Right.
With that reversal year 9 energy,
Yes.
astrologically, we've got Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, dissolving those old structures,
Right.
Pluto and Aquarius shaking things up
Yeah.
globally,
Yeah.
and Mars in Aries giving us that boost of energy.
That's right.
And when it comes to like personal manifestation,
Yeah.
it's a lot about setting clear intentions, visualizations, affirmations, gratitude, releasing rituals, and taking inspired action.
Exactly.
Anything else we need to cover before we wrap up?
I think it's important to acknowledge that things might not always go according to plan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right? There might be some unexpected challenges and disruptions along the way.
It's like we're on this cosmic roller coaster. We have those exhilarating highs when everything seems to be falling into place.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are those sudden drops that can leave us feeling kind of shaken and disoriented.
Exactly. And it's how we respond to those drops that truly matters.
Okay.
Do we let them derail us completely?
Yeah.
Or do we find a way to use them as fuel for our growth?
So it's not about like avoiding challenges altogether. It's about developing the resilience and the flexibility to bounce back stronger.
Right.
But how do we actually do that?
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to say stay positive,
Right.
but it's not always easy to actually put that into practice, especially when we're in the middle of like a really difficult situation.
Yeah, one of the most powerful things we can do is really shift our perspective. So instead of seeing challenges as failures or punishments, try to see them as opportunities for learning and growth.
Okay, so it's like those plot twists in our favorite movies.
Yes.
They might throw us off course for a little bit,
Right.
but they ultimately make the story way more interesting
Right.
and lead to an even more satisfying ending.
Exactly. And remember, you are not alone in this.
Right.
Everyone faces challenges,
Yeah.
even those who seem to have it all figured out. Don't be afraid to reach out for support when you need it.
Yeah.
Whether it's to friends, family, a therapist, or a spiritual mentor.
Yeah.
Sometimes just talking things out can help you to gain some clarity and find solutions that you might not have seen before.
That's so true. We don't have to go through this alone.
Right.
And sometimes it's just about taking a step back, giving ourselves a break and remembering to practice self-care.
Absolute self-care is not selfish.
Yeah,
It's essential.
right.
When you take care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being,
Hmm.
you're much better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into manifestation in 2025,
Yes.
what's like one final piece of advice you would give our listeners as they embark on this journey of transformation?
Trust the process.
Okay?
Even when things feel uncertain or challenging,
Yeah.
trust that you're being guided and supported.
Mm-hmm.
The universe has your back.
I love that.
Keep your heart open, your intentions clear, and take inspired action towards your dreams. And
Yeah.
most importantly, enjoy the ride.
That is beautiful. I am feeling so inspired and ready to manifest my dream 2025.
Good.
Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us
It
today.
was my pleasure.
I'm excited to see what you create.
Me too.
And all of our listeners, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you found it insightful and empowering. And until next time, keep those vibrations high and those manifestations flowing.